Hey everybody, Chris here from O'Reilly Auto Parts to teach you how to install an aftermarket light bar on your vehicle. Before I get into that, let me give you the opportunity to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of our new content. Light bars are a staple of the off-roading community. They can help you see on trails, in the woods, or wherever your off-road adventure takes you. Keep in mind the use of a light bar on public roads may not be legal in your state, so check your local laws regarding the use of off-road lighting. Today I'll be installing a light bar on this 2012 Ford F150. It's an NVision 20-inch triple row combo light bar. To simplify the installation, we'll be using a 2-light quick connect wire harness, also from NVision. But it is possible to build your own wire harness, which we'll discuss in a moment. One important choice you'll have to make is where to mount the light bar. In this case, we'll be bolting it to the frame under the grille. You may choose to mount it on the roof, the cowl, or other location. Just keep in mind, moving the light too far away from the battery may require modification to your wiring harness. So let's talk about building your own wiring harness. To do this, you will need 16 gauge wire in 2 different colors, an inline fuse holder and fuse mounted no more than 12 inches from the battery, and a toggle switch to turn the light on and off. Make sure the fuse and toggle switch are rated for the current draw of the light, otherwise they may fail frequently. I won't be showing you how to build the wiring harness in this video, but the rest of this will pertain to the installation of a wiring harness. If you've got a pre-made wiring harness, it will already include the toggle switch, fuse and fuse holder, and a relay, all with quick connections to simplify the installation. Once you've got all your parts together, here's what you'll do. Begin by attaching the mounting brackets to the light bar itself. Then measure the distance between your light bar mounts. Once you've got your measurements, use a chalk marker or something similar to mark where you'll drill your holes. In our case, we'll remove the plastic panels to give us some room to work. If your bumper itself is plastic, you may need to find part of the frame underneath to bolt it to so that it's secure. Metal bumpers are easier and keep the light bar secure in any position. Before drilling, you need to make absolutely sure there aren't any airbag sensors or other parts that could be damaged by drilling in the specific area you've chosen to mount the light. Once you've made the marks for your light bar brackets, drill the holes and test fit your light bar and mounts. If you're satisfied with your placement, bolt the light bar mounts in place using the supplied bolts, which are tamper-proof. Now that the light bar is mounted, you can run the wiring harness. The supplied wiring harness includes the toggle switch, relay, and fuse holder needed for installation, as well as the ring terminals to connect to the battery terminals. We'll start by unhooking the battery so that we don't short anything out. Then disconnect the toggle switch quick connector and pass it through the rubber grommet in the firewall. On most vehicles, there will be a bundle of wires passing through a rubber grommet near the base of the steering column in the engine compartment. Once we have the quick connector through the firewall, we can find the end in the vehicle's cabin. At this point, we need to mount the toggle switch. This can be done by drilling a hole slightly smaller than the diameter of the switch in the area of the lower dash. The toggle switch has ears that won't allow it to slip back through once it is installed. Once you've drilled your hole, press your toggle switch into place and plug it into the quick connector that you passed through the firewall. You may need to tuck the wire or use wire ties to secure it out of the way of your brake or clutch pedals. Now we can move back to the engine compartment. First, you'll want to ensure that the positive ring terminal of the wiring harness can reach the battery. If not, you may need to splice an extension wire and a new ring clip in place. From here, route your wires where you can ensure they won't touch anything that can melt or puncture the insulation. Wire ties may also be necessary during this step to secure the wiring. Now we can pass our lighting wires through the front of the vehicle. Our wiring harness includes wiring for 2 lights, but since we're only wiring one, we'll want to cap or tape the ends of the extra connection to ensure it does not ground out. We'll route the wire we're using through the grille of the vehicle near the light bar, ensuring we're not touching the radiator or any other potentially hot parts. At this point, we'll use a butt connector to attach the supplied wiring harness to the light bar. You can heat shrink the attachment or use electrical tape. Now plug in the harness quick connector. Now that everything is hooked up, check to ensure that all of your wires are secure away from other parts, and connect the positive wire. You can also reconnect your battery. Time to test the light bar. Flip the switch and make sure it lights up. And that's it. For all of the parts, tools, and accessories that you need to complete this job, check out the exterior lighting options at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com. Our DIY videos are designed to help answer questions we get in our stores every day. If you found this one helpful, subscribe to our channel to get all the latest. We'll see you again soon.